Verbally Effective with Ina Esco is an interview-style podcast that intersects art, culture, politics, and entertainment with a Memphis focus. With producer Sana Marie. Each week, I'm joined by a featured guest with roots in Memphis. Verbally Effective delves into each guest's personal journey to uncover the incredible stories fueling their purpose, the highs and lows of their pursuits, and how through their passion, they are moving the culture forward. Be sure to follow Verbally Effective and Ina Esco on Instagram. Also, download the Verbally Effective podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play Music. Don't forget to check out the website and submit to be a guest at verballyeffective.com. Verbally Effective, your double E, Ina Esco here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of the Verbally Effective podcast. You guys, you could be anywhere in the world, but you are right here with me today. And you know what? I am so excited because I have been talking to a lot of the movers and the shakers from the M, and I have my soror with me today. She is not only an author. Oh, I got a ski wee, too. She's an author, a model. She is a former Miss Tennessee USA pageant contestant, and she is the creator of a new hot reality show called Bluff City Bellas. That's right, you heard me. I am talking about Candace Spicer. Hello.
Hi, Ina. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you, beautiful?
Good. I'm good. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, I'm so excited to have you today because we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
I think, Memphis is undergoing like a renaissance right now.
Yep.
Especially in the area of arts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you are contributing to that.
Wow.
Yes, you are. So, we hear a lot about the music piece, but I've actually seen former Verbally Effective guests, create all of this wonderful content for the world to see.
Yeah.
So we're going to dig into that, Candace. But we're going to start at the beginning, the very beginning. What part of Memphis are you from?
I am from the Whitehaven.
Ooh, the Whitehaven. Tell me about Whitehaven growing up.
Yeah, so Whitehaven, middle class, predominantly African-American, neighborhood and community. Had a wonderful childhood, graduated from Whitehaven High School, went on to University of Memphis, so I am a Tiger through and through.
Yes,
but love the community. It's just full of amazingly talented people. And I mean, I could go on and on and on, but I love Whitehaven. It's very near and dear to my heart. My father actually still lives in Whitehaven. So, yeah, so I still have roots there.
So you're deeply rooted in the Haven. And isn't Whitehaven a school of performing arts? Is it?
Not necessarily. I think Whitehaven was really, really known for their sports.
Okay.
When I was there, the football team, basketball team was really, really good. I was a pom-pom dancer myself for 1 year.
Pom-pom dancer.
Yeah.
She said for 1 year.
For 1 year.
Why just 1 year, Candace?
I wanted to dip my toe in the pom-pom pond.
Yes.
Because I had danced previously in elementary and junior high school, and so I thought I would want to do it again, and I did, and it was a lot of fun. But after that 1 year, Miss Finch was our coach, and she does not play. And you have to be totally committed and dedicated, and so I could give you 1 year. That's what
Miss
I could
Finch,
give
you got 1 year, Miss Finch.
She was awesome.
Wow. So other than the pom-pom squad, what was Candace interested in back in high school?
In high school, I actually did a lot of writing, a lot of journaling. English was actually my favorite subject.
Okay.
So I did a lot of journaling, which led me years down the road to become an author, to write my first book, and then I did a second book shortly thereafter.
Wow.
Yeah,
amazing.
But it started in Whitehaven.
Yes.
At a young age.
Yes. So after Whitehaven was University of Memphis,
Yes.
right? And what did you major in?
My major changed. So
Okay.
when I first got there, I wanted to be a doctor. It was biology, pre-med, and then I changed it to education with a minor in fashion merchandising because I absolutely love fashion.
Okay. So what was the prompt of the change? What you said, pre-med first year? I don't think so.
So you want to know the real answer?
I need the real answer.
If I had someone to tell me when I was younger to not change, I would not have changed. I changed for a very selfish reason.
And what was that,
Yeah.
Candace?
Because I didn't want to be in school for that long. I wanted
Yeah.
to have a good time and party and not be in books.
Yeah.
Because my first semester of school when I was pre-med, I was in books all the time.
Freshman year in the
all
books.
the time. And so I said,
Ooh.
okay, let me do something where I could still, get a great education, to put me on a trajectory to have a good career, but not have to be in the books and be in school for 8 years.
Yeah, look, I totally feel you. So you did have a fun college life.
I did.
Yes.
I did. Met my best friend there, pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha
Yes.
there. And
EE.
yeah.
Yes.
And have just met some amazing people, have some great connections, people that I'm still friends with and close to this day. So.
Yes, amazing. Nothing like those good college friendships, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Okay, so once you graduated from University of Memphis, what was next for Candace?
So I got into corporate America. I started working, and I was still doing some modeling then, which is what led to me doing the Miss Tennessee, USA pageant. And I sort of tapered off from that, and I just started working, but I still just had that itch to do something, something else bigger, And so I wrote my first book, No Box. And then a couple of years after that, my children's book was published, Hopper and the Happy Houses. And then several years after that, I got back into modeling. I picked it back up because that is my passion. And so I signed with an agency, and I've been doing that and dabbling into some acting now. And here we go with the Bluff City Bellas project.
Yes, yes. And you know what? I've been following you on social media for a long time, and you are definitely, A1 in your fashions, baby.
Thank you.
Like when you taking a photo, you are looking stellar, honey.
Thank
You got it
Ina.
going on in the fashion department. Let's
you.
back up a bit though about the pageantry.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are a former Miss Tennessee USA pageant contestant. Could you tell me a bit about that experience?
Wow.
Was it a very positive experience for you?
It was a positive experience. Yeah. And you know what? I actually touch on it just a little bit in my first book, No Box.
Okay.
Because I had all these preconceived ideas that it was going to be a bunch of cattiness and drama.
And that's what we think,
Yeah,
right?
and and just manipulative things going on behind the scenes with the girls. It was the total opposite. Like everyone was we were helping each other behind the scenes. We were fixing each other's hair, helping each other with makeup. It was just such a positive experience. And honestly, it was the first experience that I had that put me on a public forum and helped me develop my speaking skills, being able to do these types of, interviews. It really helped and grown me so much. And that's why I think that, like, everything that you do in life is to set you up for the next phase.
Definitely.
Like in that moment, you might not think it's a big deal. And then, of course, hindsight is 20/20. It's like, oh, I was meant to do that, and that's why. Because everything is setting you up. So it was a wonderful experience. I did not win, but it was a wonderful experience. We did some question and answer type of things. We did some dancing, and, there was a lot of choreography. And it was just amazing. I enjoyed it.
So you have been modeling for how long now?
About 24, 25 years, since I was 15.
Wow. And that's your passion. You
Yeah.
love it. Wow.
Yeah.
So what have been some of your experiences in the modeling world? Because, we see a lot of models now. We've kind of seen the evolution of the modeling world, right? Because now we have social media.
Right.
We have Instagram models now.
Right.
They trying to get on too.
They are trying to get on
The
too.
fashion novas of the world.
I am not
and things-
bad.
and things of that nature. So, what are your thoughts about the evolution of modeling and now with the influx of social media?
Yeah, so I don't know. I have a couple different thoughts about it. I think that there is nothing wrong for people who have an interest or a passion in modeling, and they just want to put themselves out there in a public forum, because nowadays with social media you can become an Insta star. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so
you can.
I understand that you have that element that's there. I don't see anything wrong with it. I, as a professional model, I do also believe and I respect the fact that true modeling is an art to it. And I respect that, and I respect models that are doing that on a professional level, because it's not as simple as just getting in front of a camera and taking a picture. You know, you have to be able to evoke some type of emotion from the person that's looking at it. Whether you're trying to be sexy, you know, that has to come across.
You're the muse.
Yes, right? yes. So I will say it's my thoughts on it are twofold. I have no issues with people who do it as a hobby and maybe they're passionate about it. And then on the professional side, I respect the art. I respect the art. And modeling is so much more than just being a pretty face. Definitely. It's so much more than that. And you know, body types and all this, all that has evolved. A model can be any size, any color. You know, and so it's just the art of you being able, for somebody to be able to look at your picture and say, wow. That is what modeling is all about.
When I look at your pictures, I'm like, wow, wow. She captured the essence.
The essence.
Yes. Now, what I'm also seeing with this social media modeling world, I'm seeing a lot of plastic surgery. I'm seeing a lot of titties, a lot of booties, and, you know, things of that nature. Have you ever felt pressured to get plastic surgery?
No, I have never felt pressure. I never felt pressure, but I have played with the idea before. Okay. Not because of pressure, but just because of my own insecurities, maybe. Yes. Because years ago, I was a little bit heavier. I was a little bit heavier than what I am now.
Like what, 10 more pounds?
No, I was a little bit heavier. I told you there was a time where I put modeling on the table.
Gotcha.
So when I put modeling on the table, I was eating.
Okay, gotcha.
And so a couple of years ago, I became a vegetarian, and I dropped a lot of weight. And when I dropped that weight, my body changed. And so I did play around with the idea of maybe, you know, doing something back here.
Little nip tuck.
Yeah, but you know what? I said I'm just going to work with what I got, and so that's where I am.
Well, you are absolutely beautiful, Soror.
Thank you, Soror.
You know what? In the essence of time, we're going to jump right into Bluff City Bellas, baby. The new reality show that you have created. Tell me about Bluff City Bellas.
I am so excited about Bluff City Bellas. It's an idea that I sat on for a long time because I could not figure logistically how I could get it done. You know what I mean? It's a reality show. So I'm like, do I just hire a cameraman to like follow me around and you know, and then do I just hope that something happens exciting that'll catch people's attention? So I sat on it for a while until I figured out how I can make this work. So it's a social media based reality series for now. Of course, I'm hoping that a network will pick it up. Definitely. You know, but it's a social media based. There are many episodes, so each episode is less than about 15 minutes. And what I wanted to do was the Bluff City is a place that is so rich in culture. And I wanted to display that because I don't think that we're always shown in the most positive light. We have amazing talent here. So I wanted to highlight some of these amazing businesses, these restaurants. And I have 3 friends that I have to shout out, Candace, Makia, and Chantel. And we all have varying backgrounds, you know. I have a friend that's married, you know, a couple of my friends have children. I don't have children, you know, and so I just wanted to like shine a light on these different professional women. We're a professional group of women in this friendship circle. We have a little bit of drama. Ooh. We have some social issues that are also a part of the series. And I just wanted to bring all of that together just to give people a glimpse of what the Bluff City is all about. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It sounds so interesting, Candace. How can we see Bluff City Bellas?
So it's going to air on Friday, June 25th on YouTube. There is an official Bluff City Bellas YouTube channel. Okay. And it'll also air on my Instagram page. And my handle is _C_Spice. Okay. So it'll be in those 2 places.
Well, we will definitely be tuned in. I love reality TV. You know, I'm very in tune with the Housewives franchise. You know, I'm sure this is going to straddle that, parallel it a little bit.
Yes,
I'm very excited for you creating this wonderful reality show highlighting Memphis. My last question, Candace, is when you are no longer here, how do you want to be remembered?
You know, I want to be remembered as someone who passionately chased her dreams, that went after everything she wanted, and has 0 regrets.
Yes. I feel that. I feel that so much. Now, how can everybody get in touch with you and see your lovely outfits and your modeling and your fashions
Thank you.
on social media and beyond?
So on social media, it would be Instagram will probably be the best place to do that. And again, my social media Instagram handle is _C_Spice.
Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you so much, Candace,
Thank you,
for
Ingrid.
joining me today on the Verbally Effective Podcast. You are indeed verbally effective, and we've
Thank
learned
you.
so much about you, and I wish you the best of luck
Thank you.
on Bluff City Bellas. I know you're going to pitch that show. You're going to knock Bravo out the box, baby. We're going to... Hey, baby, the Housewives of Memphis don't play no games. Yes. Thank you so much, Candace,
Thank you.
for being my guest for episode 172 of the Verbally Effective Podcast. I also want to shout out the consortium, MMT, for allowing me in this wonderful studio. You should hit them up on social media as well. Thank you guys for tuning in to Verbally Effective.